Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is our tier list video of social links for Persona 5 Royale. Now I had originally meant to get this video out after the discussion video for Persona 5 Royale, which is coming still. I know you probably thought I'd forgotten about that shit. It's not that I forgot, it's that I'm a criminal pathological procrastinator and I just still haven't finished it. I'm very close to finishing all the notes. I just really underestimated how long it would take to actually write them all. And I meant to record that video today, but I ran out of time. So instead we're doing this. It's going to be a little bit more off the cuff than, say, the Cold Steel tier list video I did several months ago. That was like somewhat thought out and everything. Hopefully this one won't be quite as long as that one. Hopefully it won't be a 3.5 hour video. Probably closer to like 30 minutes, I would guess. I don't know. Because I don't really have any notes or anything to guide me. So this is very much, we're thinking with our soul here. Speaking of soul, we have our tier list names. You may be wondering what the hell do these words mean. They're phrases from the game, loosely ordered in the order in which they give me joy. For real, just a great line. It always makes me happy to hear it. We can get more money from that boy Yusuke. Great. Bowl full of soul. Pretty good little line. The only thing that holds it back is that you don't hear it that often. Lady on, that's when you start to get on my nerves. I get tired of Morgana saying Lady on. Power charge, the worst thing you can hear in this game because it means Futaba's about to cheat and make a boss fight even easier than it already is. And then we have this tier who you already know is going to go there. You already know. I mean, come on. Alright, start things off. We got Yusuke. My boy Yusuke. This is already a hard one. Because I feel like you're definitely one of these two, which is fitting because these are both your lines. I think we're going to start you in Bowl Full of Soul tier. Maybe you get upgraded later if I change my mind, depending on how many people are in that tier. Because I think the main problem with Yusuke's social link is that it starts off pretty good with him kind of getting like knocked on his ass, like artistically, right? He loses his mojo. He doesn't know what he's doing and he's about like rediscovering why he likes art and everything. And that's kind of cool. I guess it's just, I mean, you do have the kind of neat storyline with the museum guy who's like, oh, I'm going to scam you. But then he's like, actually, I wasn't scamming you. My scam was that I pretended to scam you. Pretty clever. I think we're going to leave you here with the possibility of upgrading. I don't know. Kawakame, you're a weird one, right? Because on one hand, you're a horny bait character. On the other hand, your social link is kind of good. I don't know. How much do I hold you being horny bait against you? I do kind of hold it. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I'm holding her being horny bait against her. Because the social link, it starts off as straight ass. Like the first 5 ranks, which is not uncommon. Most of the social links are not that great for the first 5 ranks, and then they get really good for the latter half. I don't know. I feel bad putting you on the Lady On tier. So I think we're gonna put you also in Bowl Full of Soul tier with the possibility of a downgrade depending on how crowded Bowl Full of Soul is. I'm not necessarily saying we're grading on a curve, but if one tier does just have a ton of characters, we might have to swap things around. I would definitely rank Yusuke ahead of you, though. Because, I mean, you're kind of okay. I think maybe if it wasn't for the horny bait, I'd feel more comfortable putting you in Bowl Full of Soul. But the horny bait kind of makes me want to put you in Lady On tier, which is fitting, because that's a... I mean, Morgana's not a horny bait character, but Morgana... facilitates some horny bait moments. Akechi, bro, this is too fucking hard. You can't make me do Akechi this early, alright? Akechi, we're gonna delay you. Because Akechi's a hard one. Because his social link, I think, is really good. I hate his character, though. Kind of. On, I think you're a Lady On tier. Like, just straight up. I mean, nothing about her social link is bad, and nothing about it's really all that great. I do kind of like the ending with, like, Shiho. I mean, that is kind of, like, something that I do kind of feel that, like, One of the things I guess I don't really like about Ann socially is that she really probably shouldn't have been like a romanceable character, because it doesn't really, she's like the character that I think makes the least sense to be romanceable. If anything, it actually makes way more sense for her to be like in a relationship with Shiho, and I think that'd be kind of neat if that's actually what like the end of her social link was about, was like trying to get them to realize that they do like each other. And even like she makes more sense with Ryuji than the main character. I don't know. But overall, I'm trying to think. Like, the only really standout events are like her rank 8 or 9 on the roof with Shiho, and then when she goes to the gym. And that one's just fun mainly because Ryuji's in it, less so because of An. I don't know. It's got its moments, but overall, I would say it's a little bit worse than Yusuke and even Kawakame's. Ryuji, you're a weird one. Because you're like the inverse. Almost everyone else in this game, their start of their social link is bad, and the ending is good. Ryuji's is kind of the opposite. Where I feel like Ryuji is good at the start, and then loses some steam. Like, his rank 10 event is really bad. Like, it just doesn't feel all that conclusive. And like, in the same way that some others are. Like, if we were to compare him to, like, his... I'm trying to think, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, if we think of him as this game's version of Yosuke, Yosuke's rank 10 event is, like, super, super good. Whereas Ryuji's is not. It's like, it depends on, like, I guess how much value do you put in on, like, the capstone of the social link, and I put a lot of value on, like, the final event and, like, how it all flows together. But I also really like Ryuji's character a lot. But we are trying to think about them just in terms of social links, and not really taking too much, like, you know, their plot relevance and how well their character is done in the main plot into account, because then it's, like, would be unfairly weighted towards the main characters who are just in the game a lot more. You're definitely better than Kawakame. Are you better than Yusuke? I mean, I like you more than Yusuke, but I don't think your social link is better. Oh god, you. You. You're like a... You're not quite... I mean, you have the worst start of a social link, probably, outside of maybe Futaba's. I mean, the fact that her social link starts off with her scamming you and then scamming a bunch of other people for, like, immense sums of money is, like, not really a good first impression. But, I mean, it eventually gets, like, kind of good. It's not, like, amazing. I don't feel comfortable putting you ahead of An, and if An's in Lady An tier, you have to be in Lady An tier. I think that's just the way it works. Yeah, I think so. Futaba, you're another one that's really weird, because Futaba has the worst first 5 ranks of any social link in the entire game, but rank 6 is like the best, like the single best social link event in the entire game, potentially. I mean, you're definitely Bowlful of Soul tier, 100%. You have that standout event, which I think... I don't know if it fully makes up for how bad the first 5 ranks are. Because it's like, I just don't know if I can put you and we can get more money tier. Like, the first 5 ranks are so bad. It's just so much like, oh, you should get it, she's a quirky gamer girl. Which, the main reason it's so bad is that there's already a forced, like, hour-long story section, like the Training Futaba arc, which already establishes that she's a quirky, awkward gamer girl, which is like, okay, I get it. Like, it's kind of run its course by the end of the Futaba training arc, and then you get to her social link in the first 5 events, so she's a quirky, awkward gamer girl who plays video games. I don't know if you've heard about these things before. They're called video games. They're games that are video-like in nature, and she plays them and stuff. And that's like the entirety of her first 5 events, and they're really bad. Yeah, I can't put you ahead of Yusuke, and if Yusuke's in Bowlful of Soul tier, you have to be in Bowlful of Soul tier. Takumi, I don't really like you very much. But I do like you more than Fortune Teller Lady. If only because I like the event where she learns that Well, both the event where she learns that girl died and then when she learns that JK, she didn't die. Those are both good events. But somebody's got to be in power charged here. Somebody's got to be down at the bottom. Is anybody else going to make it down there? Honestly, no. That's a problem. This game doesn't actually have any bad social links. They're all, like, mediocre at worst. I don't know. Maybe I need to reevaluate. Because I got to put you ahead of Fortune Teller Lady. I don't know, you can stay down here for now. If some other people join you, maybe you can get upgraded. You have the possibility of vertical momentum. Okay, this one's a weird one. Now the twins are headless for some reason. I don't know, I didn't make this tier list. So the twins are weird. I am going to give them the benefit of the doubt, or not the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to throw them a bone and throw in their royal hangout events that aren't technically connected to their social link. Because if we were to just consider their social link just the events you get from Fusion, then they would definitely be power charged here. But if we consider the Royal Rank Out events as their true social link, which I am going to do, they're a definitely we can get more money tier. The hangout events with the twins are incredible. They're straight fire. There's not a bad one in the bunch. They're all great. Now, their actual social link is not any good. But I'm just going to give them, like, I'm just going to throw them that bone. Because I think it would be unfair to ignore that. Because, I mean, I feel like that really is their social link. Morgana, honestly, I probably wouldn't even have counted you, but you're on the list. Because you're a story social link. And the story social links are all bad. Honestly, Morgana, your social link is not good. You're okay as a character, but your social link is bad. Like, there's kind of like nothing to it. It's honestly like one of the problems with your character is that you're a main character that doesn't get a real social link. You just have like a joke social link that like just kind of levels up automatically, and there's not really any interesting events associated with it. I mean, you do have the benefit of like Morgana is with you all the time, so they get some character development and like attachment via that, but overall, their social link is not any good. You're kind of a weird one too. Fumi. I did have to think about what your name was, that's a pretty big indictment. I mean, there's some stuff I like about Hofumi's. I do like the twist that she's not actually any good at shogi. that was kind of funny. You go to meet the shogi master, and the twist is that she's just like a regular lady who's like not even like that good. Then I like you more than Dr. Lady? That's the question. I'm thinking. I'm still thinking. My brain doesn't know the answer, but my heart says yes. I like you more than Dr. Lady. Now, does Dr. Lady being horny bait, does that play a factor? Maybe. Maybe subconsciously, Dr. Lady being horny bait is why she's ranked lower than Hifumi. You're a weekend. Well, are you a we can get more money tier? I don't know. Your social link's pretty good. Do I like you more than Yusuke? He has a really good social link. Alright, we're gonna put you ahead of Yusuke for now. Maybe if it's lonely up at the top, we'll upgrade you. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know this kid's name. But I liked his social link. I liked you more than Fortune Teller Lady. I do not remember your name. Okay, I mean, you're definitely ahead of Fortune Teller Lady, but I don't know, can I put you in Lady On tier if I can't even remember your name? But I mean, I like your social link. He has a hat, it says get smoked. And his shirt says something about pawning noobs, I think. That's humorous. He gets something for that. Alright, I'm gonna upgrade you because your social link is good. I'm not gonna hold my poor memory against you. What the hell is your name? Because you're Chihiro. Or something like that. And your name was like something kind of similar to that, wasn't it? I don't remember. Maybe arguably the best social link. And actually you can go straight go to for real tier. I kind of forgot we had a for real tier. I did forget your name. I'm blanking. Oh god. Oh no. All I know is old man Paul. What's it? No good Toro. His name is Yakatoro. And it's something with the Y, right? Okay, see that definitely means I can't hold it against you because his social link is like great, and I can't remember his name. Oh no. Can I right click on the image and see .png what his name is? Oh no. But yeah, he's great. Sun dude, big fan. Oh, what is his name? Shintaro? No? Okay, I did look it up. Alright, this is the part where if I was dishonest, I would like have cut the video discreetly before we got to this guy, and I would pretend that I remembered his name is Yoshida, and you're, I literally just looked it up. Like, Shinya? Is it Shinya? Or something Oda. Is it Shinya? I think you were Shinya. But yeah, Yoshida, he's great. Unfortunately, I just don't remember names very well. Just in general, I'm more of a faces kind of guy. Haru? Oh, I forgot about Mishima. I mean, this is where you're supposed to go. But we didn't talk about you. Mishima's great. He's got a great social link. Big fan. Despite Mishima being like a huge dork. His social link is really good. I like the part where he's gonna like stab us. And then we convince him to not stab us. That's cool. I like the depth there of him wanting to stab the main character. Big fan. Haru? Okay, you're kind of right around here. Are you better than old dude? Are you better than Wabu Iwa? Yeah, I think so. I think Haru's got a pretty solid social link overall. I like how it subverted your expectations and the dude who was set up to be obviously evil wasn't actually evil. That was cool. That was nice. It's different than all the others where it's like, hey, this dude, you're gonna have to change his heart, and then you actually did have to change his heart. Yeah, Haru, pretty good social link overall. Because I was definitely like biased against her character at the start, but her social link kind of won me over to actually kind of liking her character by the end. I mean, you gotta put Sumire / Kasumi up here at the top. I would say the Kasumi social links are kind of like a bowl full of soul, but the Sumire ones are straight up for real tier, easy. I think her rank 6 through 10 events are on average the best events in the entire game. Big fan of Sumire. I would say she's better than Yoshida just because like she hits those high highs that Yoshida doesn't. Yoshida is just like good. He has a very like average level of good throughout all 10 of his ranks, whereas Sumire has some very, very high highs that I think I appreciate a bit more. Makoto, I don't know. I mean, I like Makoto's social link a lot. I don't know if you're quite for real tier, though. I think I can't put you in the for real tier because of that whole "you're too ugly to hang out with me" shit. So I think you gotta be like right there. Like as punishment, you have to go behind Mishima because of that whole "oh no, you're not hot enough to be seen in public with me." The only thing that's not keeping you out of like fucking this tier is that you slapped the shit out of that lady, and I'm a big fan of that part. I liked it when Makoto committed a crime. Big fan. You're kind of like right around here. I think you're power charged here. I don't know. I didn't dislike your social link, but I didn't really like it either. It's just kind of like, it's just okay. Like, nothing about it really stuck with me. Kind of the same way with Fortune Teller Lady. I think did I like you more than Fortune Teller Lady? And also, you do have the issue of, like, your social link doesn't actually, like, resolve the thing. Like, you never really learn, like, what happened to her partner and, like, why she got, like, assassinated, basically. Like, I don't know, it's kind of gloss over that shit at the end. Or, like, why they tried to kill her, or, like, what exactly she was in. You know, I thought there was going to be, like, some more that came out of it, and it didn't. It doesn't really. Shojiro, I think he's the king of the old men. He's the greatest old man. You're not quite as good as Sumere's. You don't quite have those, like, super high highs, but you're very similar to Yoshida in that every single one of your events is good. And I think you have an overall slightly higher level of quality than Yoshida. So I think Shojiro gets to be up here in second place. Just an all-around good, fun dude to hang out with. Ah, God, fucking Akechi, just motherfucker, look at him, man. Look how evil he is, man. I don't know. Akechi's really hard for me, because Akechi is a character that I have deep problems with in terms of how he's presented in the story. Basically, he's not. I mean, I don't know. I mean, my issue is less with that his character is bad, and more that, like, the game writes him in such a way that he is completely unredeemable morally, and then expects me to, like, care about him. And that shit's kind of weird. But his social link is really good. Like, it's a lot of fun. So I think if I put aside my thoughts on his character and the way it fits into the story, I think his social link is just really good. Are you better than the old men, though? I don't know, man. He's got some good moments. There's the part where Joker pretends to be him. That's really good. You got, when he says he hates Joker. I really like that event. You do have the problem where rank 9 and 10 are, like, story-based, and those are kind of meh. So you really only have 8 ranks to work with. So you are playing at a disadvantage there. I don't know, man. I really do like the event where he says he hates Joker. You're not as good as Sumere, but, like, we can bump you up above the... You're slightly better than the old men. Alright? I can't put you above Miss Fanservice, but you have to... I have to respect you enough to put you above the old men. Mariki, you're hard. Not because, like, I mean, I know you're already in for real tier, which is getting kind of crowded. I mean, Mariki, it's just, do I think you're better than Sumere, really? Like, you're definitely right here. Because Mariki's my favorite character in the game. Like, story-wise, like, it's not even close. But I'm trying to, like, so we gotta think about just his social link. But his social link is so good. It has, like, no bad events. It doesn't quite hit, like, the high of, say, like, Sumere's, like, rank 8 event or whatever. I think it's rank 8. The one where you're, like, trying on clothes and shit. That's probably my favorite of Sumere's. I don't know, man. It's like, do I value the consistency of Mariki over the higher high of Kasumi / Sumere? Because I think if it was just considering 6 through 10, Sumere wins. If we have to account for the first 5, which are all good, they're just not as good, then Mariki wins. I think I gotta show respect to my boy. I think I gotta do it. I think I gotta say Mariki is the best character. I think he has the best social link. And then you, God, I hate you so much. I hate Sai with a burning passion. I mean, honestly, I would personally, if I was making the social link, I wouldn't have really included her because she doesn't really have a social link. But we're just gonna put her down in like her own tier because she's just so bad. I just don't like her at all. I mean, she doesn't even like I said, it's not really fair. I mean, it's kind of like how Igor is not here. Like, I don't think Sai should be here, but since this tier list included her, she gets to go in the I don't like you tier. Now, to be fair, honestly, like, I wouldn't have included Morgana, Igor, or Sai because they're story social links. Is there anyone else that's missing? I feel like there's not enough characters. I mean, I know Igor's missing. Are there any other story social links? Let me see. 2, 5, 9, 14, 19. There's 22. Are there only 20? Aren't there 24 Arcanas represented in the game? Can I not count? Alright, so yeah, no, I can count. Kind of. I don't know, man. I guess I was thinking Judgment was number 22. Because I had to go look up the list of social links to make sure nobody was missing. Because I was thinking Judgment was number 22. And so then Mariki and Kazumi would be 23 and 24. But no, it's Judgment is 20. And then Fool would count as 0. So then there's 21 main plus the 2 extra from the DLC for 23. But Igor doesn't count, so there's only 22 here. So yeah, I think... Now let's look through and see if we want to put people in different orders or bump people up or down a tier. And we're a little top heavy, but I mean the game's got a few good social links. I wouldn't feel comfortable knocking any of you out of for real tier. I wouldn't quite feel comfortable knocking any of you up to for real. Maybe you. I think the fact that you don't have heads though means that you're dead. Like, I don't know, man. It's just kind of creep me out. I mean, do I think you're better than Yoshida? Well, the problem that I think was going to hold them back is there's no arc to their characters. And even if I do count their hangout events as their social link, there's no actual like arc and story there. They're just kind of like assorted fun events. So I think that's going to give you a cap of we can get more money tier. I don't feel comfortable putting any of you in the for real tier. I'm going to bump Wabu Iwa up just because I like him. And then I gotta put Ryuji ahead of Futaba. I mean, Futaba, you have a high, but you got some fucking lows, lady. Kawakame or Lady On? That's a hard one. That's a hard one. I don't feel comfortable putting Kawakame above Lady On. I don't. And then you above Dr. Lady. You know what? Honestly, above Fufumi as well. Dr. Lady versus Chihaya? Yeah, yeah, I think I feel okay. I mean, part of me, I almost kind of want to bump you down. But I mean, you have some good parts. Alright, I'm gonna begrudgingly keep you in Lady On's here. You three... I mean, I feel bad for Morgana, but like, you just don't have a real social link. And we're just ranking social links. And then Sai, I don't even like right-click, cut you away, so I don't have to look at you ever again. God. Oh, Sai just annoys me so much. Alright, I think we're going to call it here. think it's pretty good. A little top heavy, but I think the game has. I mean, I said this in the Let's Play. I think Persona 5 overall has the highest quality of social links. I don't think any of these are bad, except for Sai, who also doesn't count because she doesn't have a social link. Like, I mean, if I guess I had to say, who is the worst social link? I just don't feel. I feel bad putting you at technically the bottom because I don't feel like your social link is bad. I just don't think it's good. You know? Yeah, I think I gotta commit to it. I don't feel good putting you above Fortune Teller Lady or Doctor Lady. So yeah, I think this is it. I think this is our tier list. Had a lot of fun time in it. I forgot characters' names before putting them in the highest rank. I forgot how to count, or I didn't trust my ability to count. That was fun. That was real embarrassing. I'm probably gonna delete this video. Honestly, you're not gonna see this because I'm gonna be too ashamed of my inability to count to very high numbers, which was 20 plus. Oh man. You see, the thing is, I only got so many fingers and toes, and once you get past 20, it's like all bets are off. But yeah, so before we end things, discussion video will happen. It's coming. I really would have liked to have gotten it out the day this video goes up, but there's so much to talk about, and like I've just greatly underestimated how long it would take to write the notes. Because in my mind, I'm like, oh man, I've like brainstormed all this out for so long. It should be easy to put like words to paper. Shit is not easy, man. I spent like several hours writing, and I hadn't even like finished the plot blow by blow. It's gonna be a long one, but it should be fun. I'm hoping to probably get it out Tuesday. I think I'll finish writing the notes this weekend, record the video Monday, upload it Tuesday. That's the plan. And if the video's not out on Tuesday, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for whatever we do next. And bye, guys.